Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Hope everybody had a lovely weekend. Let us resume our journey through Hydroneer. So, I will try to remember where exactly I left off. Right. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh no, the timer actually reset. That's not good. Okay. I have to figure out what was the last timer and resume the timer properly. I really thought it will just resume when I press well, start stop. Apparently it didn't, but okay, 5:35 was the last one, so let me try to nope. Um, Give me just a second. I'm trying to figure out exactly how this timer works. I made a change to it, and the initial timer doesn't actually line up anymore correctly. Okay, how do we do this? Yeah, I've messed something up really bad over there, but well, it works now. So let's resume our Hydroneer journey. Tomatoes are ready. You know what? We might lose some carrots, but this is substantially faster, so I'll actually cut them out on the spot. Although hitting the leaves is actually quite tricky. Anyway, managed to do it. I'm actually thinking what is gonna be my first purchase, and yeah, the more I think into it, like, it needs to be tractor plus dicer and use a system similar to this for irrigation, because Tractor without the dicer is fairly cheap. A tractor without the dicer will not do anything, and the dicer on its own doesn't really do much. I still have to do all the work. So that's probably about 3 to 4k. No. The dicer was about 2k. Sorry, the dicer is cheap. The dicer is a few hundred. What's happening there? Anyway. Where's my magnet? So I'll probably need about 2 to 3k in order to redo farming. And, well, hopefully I managed to get that in the 10-hour time slot I set for myself. If not, if I'm enjoying the series really really well, and well, I want to do a bit more. It's not like there's anybody stopping me from just playing a bit more. For now, let's just focus on getting this replanted. I'm actually curious how much tomatoes we've made. Probably about 40 kilos, which should hopefully cover, let's see, oh, 60 kilos. This should actually cover quite a bit. Let's replant. Really? That was just 9? Oh well, good enough. So this will be another seed turn, and then another planting turn. Okay, so right, we need the cutter. We have cutters here. I don't know if we have pipes, belts. We do have belts. Pretty sure we have enough pipes. Yeah, pretty sure we have enough pipes, so let's make... I'm trying to think where's a convenient place to put... my belts. If I put a T-junction there... So let's see, I want a... Surely I'm not... Oh, no. There's my pipes. I really wish there would be just a few more variants for pipes. Well, yeah, for pipes. I actually got that one right. Let's go 3 wide, 3 long, and I'm not gonna do anything extremely fancy. Okay, the output is gonna be on this side. all I want to do is actually have 2 wires over here. You'll see why in just a second. There's my control panel. Perfect. And now I can just get this one over here. This one like this, and I think that's good to go. I do need to lock at least a few things over here down, because I need to click a lot on that panel and I'll definitely misclick. Well, okay, I think this is good to go. Let's actually cook a few meals, give it a try. So we need 2, 3, 9, 4. So this is okay, maybe I need to do something about that. Okay, that's a 2. In the meantime, I'll just grab my cart and I'll go grab a power shard over here. Or a pressure tank to put some power shards in. That belt moves way too slow. So yeah. That's good. Let's head over here. And well, good thing I locked that down. I can now unlock it. That goes back in the sky, and no, actually what I want to do, that will not work. So as slow as this goes, this will run now. Which should give me the shard. Okay, so that should be proper speed. Let's put that back so I know where to get it back from. And let's maybe actually an angle might be nice here, just to drop them somewhere I can reach. So I did that was a 2. Let's get the orders out. Let's do the 9. And this is why I lock things down. So that's the 9. Well, 8.5 bottom. While here, let's lock a few things down. I need to wait for the water to boil anyway. We have a 8 and a 5. I'm trying to do the biggest first. So let's do the 8. Really? It didn't heat up yet? This is usually why I cook at 2 pots, but sometimes I've seen that it doesn't actually boil up if I don't re-put the ingredients. So that was the 8. And what's the highest one? Bridge pour. Let's do the 5. So let's see, bridge pour, amber cradle, and bridge pour. Which one's amber cradle? It's the 8. Yeah, you saw that? Very weird. An alternative storage method for all your belts. Well, works pretty well for cables too, actually. So let's take a contract. It is for Edgar, and let's go find Edgar. Sometimes there's an NPC around there, but I think that this might be Edgar.
I need something specific. Ugh, this ain't what I wanted. Thanks, I'm well chuffed.
That is 86 tokens. And we have Bridgeport next. Well, let's head over to Bridgeport now. And actually, well, the tomatoes are already done. Well, cooking apparently is a full-time job. So, well, let's get one more 4. It is very good that they're all in Bridgeport. It's gonna make delivery very easy. And I'll do the round of tomatoes as well. Now, one thing I definitely want to do is get into the tier 2 mines, or miners, drills, however they're called. I think that that's gonna be one of my next objectives. I might actually put farming on hold for a bit. I do think I need about 200-300k for that to be doable. And obviously I need to get Corestone. No, that's the tier 3 rock. The tier 2 rock. I have totally forgot how it's called. Right, it was magnet first. And let's go ahead with this. I generally saw that the small bits actually merge better than the big ones. Okay, plenty of seeds. Okay, we have 2 more full rounds of crop harvesting, so that's good. Carrots are done. Well, at this point, I would really hope for some very big orders. I think that the orders are somewhat related to how much you have in stock. So I'm expecting to get carrots next as well, and well, if I keep a fairly decent stock of carrots, hopefully they'll ask for more. Okay, that's that one, and I actually said that this is gonna be seeds. I'll keep that for cooking. Again, maybe I get some big orders. I actually don't know how the mechanic works here. Okay, I need to combine a few bags. They're not all full. It's quite annoying that sometimes the bag... Oh no, they're actually full. Sometimes the bag don't properly merge, I've seen. I don't know if it was just... I don't know if it was just by accident or what actually happened there, but... Oh, I have... Do I have 4? Yes, I do have 4. And... there's nothing there. What I will do, however, is actually... see how much money I have. I'll convert everything. It might be time to start shopping for our next mine. Right, before that, how much of this do I have? This could work. This is enough for two drills already. By the time I finish the build, it's gonna probably be more than that. $144 plus how much I have now. That might be enough. We're gonna do a tier 2 base Well, let's see how this goes. Okay, one quest giver over here. Let's
I'll trade you for some guild tokens.
soup of 3, 2, 5. I think that's the only one I didn't do. Oh no, I have a 4. There you go.
Thank you.
Pretty sure that that was the one I didn't intend to do, but it's all good. Let's run by these guys.
Fetch me some scran.
I do have a soup of 2.
Thank you.
What?
I'd like you to make me something.
I definitely have a 9.
Thank you.
96, that's good. And last but not least, that was the wrong
I'd like you
place
to
to
make
leave
me
the
something.
quest. We're gonna ignore that one.
Fetch me some scran.
There we go.
Ugh, that's mank. Thanks, I'm well chuffed.
300, that's not bad for the first round. Let's trade our sword.
You know, digging deeper will get you the best resources.
Let's see how much I actually have in total now. 270. Yeah, I think we can work with that. Let's check quests. I do have a farming quest in Grangefield. I do want to go check it out. So let's get that one first. Oh, that is if I were to be able to drive. This is where we're gonna build our base. And let's see what quest we have. It would be nice to get something
You reckon you
valuable.
could get this for me?
Literally the opposite. How much is the tractor? 2.6. That is quite a bit of money that I do not have. Let's buy this because I know that we're gonna come back here. And well, let's start shopping. So probably the next half an hour will be shopping. Just
Don't mind me. I'm just mooching about.
just a friendly disclaimer.
I'd like you to make me something.
Looking for summit?
This is a wooden... Oh, this is my wooden cart. Let's leave that over there and
Take a look at my goods.
okay, I think the plan is to bring the tractor as close as possible to this. And I will buy about for now 6 carts. I don't know if there's a faster way to buy those carts, but this will have to suffice. I believe that's 3, maybe 4. I'll count as 3. Okay,
Come have a gander.
that was worth a shot. Which one was it? This one? I think this one. And the simple reason why I'm doing this is because I want to put the very bulky items
Thanks for your business.
each in one cart so I do not have to unpack them. I can build straight out of the cart. And speaking of bulky items, well, let's start over here. No, that is not going to work.
Thanks for your business.
Oh, come on. Stay.
Looking for something?
No. These are gonna be the trickiest to get. And I need to get a lot of
Take a
them.
look at my goods. Looking for something?
That should be about 20, so about 6k in total. Maybe a bit more. Interesting, I cannot hit the button with a cart. That's the last one I wanted to get.
I'd like you to make me something.
Sure, why not? Okay, so let's see. We want...
Thanks for your business.
Now, if I could... Now, I'm not gonna need too many straight conveyors. Said me, and then added a few more. But I will like to double stack this cart if I can. Somewhere where I can reliably distinguish between what's this? This is gonna be a right conveyor.
Come have a gander.
Okay, maybe like this.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Okay, never mind. Conveyors are just gonna be a lot of carts. So, okay, let's figure out how I'm gonna store. What is this one? This is the right conveyor. I need something to sit on. And this needs to be way closer. Okay, so like this, if I can store them like this, perfect. I can very easily distinguish between left and right conveyors. And I'll just get some. Okay, so these are the belt carts. Let's move forward to pipes.
Take a look at my goods.
And first things first. I would really like to keep these well organized. I'll probably buy about 30 to 40. I have no idea how many I've got so far, but well, let's say that that's enough for that one. If I can get just one cart with all the pipe types, is gonna be very handy to actually build. But the important bit is to actually be able to access everything. much is this? Oh, just 14k. I'm starting to wonder if I got enough of everything I needed. So yeah, I have no clue how many I'm gonna get. I'll just get some. If I run out of, I will come back for more. Okay. What else do I need in here? I'll get the one-offs. Do I need anything bulk? I need some tool bags, but that's not all that relevant. Couple of pressure gauges and a few. I would really appreciate to get a few corks in here. There we go. Sure. Pressure container. I don't think I need more than one to begin with. Okay, that's that. Let's get the tools as well. Will I need a shovel? I don't think I'll need a shovel, but I'll get it anyway. And I'll also get a tool rack. Very important. I need to be able to access them because, okay, I think I've put enough things in here. Let's not make a very silly mistake and get out without paying because I lose everything. Well, everything goes back to the shelf. Let's get some tool bags. Okay, those are 20 tool bags, magnet, hammer, scales. What else do I need? I will very definitely need a forge. I'll need that one. I still need this to heat things up. No.
Take a look at my goods.
I'll use the advanced forge, so no need for that. I'll do that later. I don't like how the dynamite blows the terrain up, so I'm actually not gonna use it. Okay, one empty cart, that's good. I'll do some quick shopping for the auto repair.
I like to work great for underground farms.
Okay, that's 5 each. What do I need? Logic content reader. This one, I'll do the exact same build that I have in the starter base. Really? Well, I really hope that this is 15. Okay, you don't need to sit there, you can sit over here. I do not need switches, I do not need anything else right now, so let's go buy this one. 10.64, that actually looks correct. And yeah, I'm not gonna use dynamite, I'm not gonna use nukes. I think they mess up the terrain way too much. Okay, that... I think that's gonna stay. No, that's not good. That cart actually fell off. Let's load the cart again. Last one, almost. And in the meantime, the main base is actually producing. So from this point onward, we're never gonna run out of Hydroneer coins. Okay, so is there any sort of water other than the ocean here? I'm gonna assume no. Where's a nice transition point? I think this is a nice transition point. This could be as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'll probably do like a mining operation over on this side and maybe then do farming over on the other side. So let's see, this is the miscellaneous. Do I have anything interesting in the miscellaneous? Maybe get the hammer out. Okay, this one, you know what? Let's build the pipe intake over here. Okay, that's the base card. This is gonna stay over here. We're gonna use lots of converse to bring the dirt to the surface. We're gonna start building over here, so let's bring the cart. Okay, full unload. Where is my base cart? There we go. Coins. These coins can stay in here. Let's get the tractor out of the way. And let's get the coins in the tractor, otherwise I'm gonna lose them. Oh, perfect. So, well, let's start with the water intake. Three grids. Actually, I'm gonna put that as a sign. Is that? No, that's not low enough. We have water. And I'm gonna leave the cart facing this way. That's most likely gonna go underground. We'll see how long the pipe lasts. The pipe pressure, that is. Okay, let's put all of these down. And I did get 5 water filters. And pressure readers, okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna get to a decent height. Maybe that's a bit too much though. I think that's enough. This one goes over here. And let's start building the long pipe. Oh no. Surely I can do better than that. Really? Oh yes, when you first place the valve is in the off position. I forgot about that. So when I clicked on it, I actually opened it instead of closing, which is what I was attempting to do. I'll use plenty of elbow pipes, so I can leave a few on the ground. Really? I thought I purchased way more pipes than that. Apparently I was wrong. Anyway, now comes the painful part. So I'll probably rake at this level. I want to actually make it look like a mine, not just blow everything up. That's the primary reason why I'm not using nukes. That and to keep the farmland. Which I could probably redo, but well, I'm doing this. So the plan is to start digging down and with a bit of luck actually make this into a sort of a staircase. I think I strayed away from the grid. I'll make this wider a bit later because I'll need a way to go in and out as well. Yeah, this thing is clipping in all directions but the good one. Which is really annoying. That's good. Come on. Oh, that's not good. Currently the slope is going slower than I am. So how do I fix this? I was sure that the slope would go faster. Let's try a few pipes. I can use the pipes as a staircase. I think this looks tall enough. Please tell me I can exit this. This is gonna put me quite far away. I don't want to do this too often. Well, I really hope I can build this. I thought that this would look like a cool idea. I really hope I'm not gonna regret thinking that. So far so good. We can move forward. Look, if anything happens, I'm fairly sure I can level the pipe off, I guess. And first things first, we need to get into tier 2 soil. I don't think we've got there yet. We've gotten there yet. Okay, we still have some semblance of steps, which is good, I guess. I'm getting some decent snapping here, so I'm gonna do the walls. Let's dig more. Can I go through there? No, I need to make it a bit wider. Okay, that is tier 2 soil. I'm a bit afraid I might be too close to the edge here. Well, I really don't want to restart digging all of this. I can probably just go sideways if need be. I definitely need to dig this higher. But let's see, am I still following a semi-ladder pattern? I think I still am. What? Okay, that needs to be definitely lower. Look, it doesn't look pretty, but so far this will still work. Until it doesn't. Okay, so over here we're gonna use a straight pipe, and wouldn't you know it, I'm already out of straight pipes. We did reach tier 2 soil, so not much left till tier 3, I think. Oh yeah, I dug way too close to the edge there. I might have to do a 90-degree turn.
Come have a gander.
I need the money. And I think straight pipes go in that corner. There we go. Stop rolling away. Nope, that was bad. Okay, that's better. I really wish there would be a way to buy in bulk. And I know that technically I could go into creative mode for that, but
Hey, a plus.
I don't really enjoy it, so I'm not going to. Let's head back and continue. I'm gonna run out of water at some point. I wonder if I have my farming tokens with me. Or I might just do a pouring pipe. Yeah, I'll probably just do a pouring pipe. Okay, so One's enough. Let's go maybe two. Let's get a bit of wiggle room in there. And you know what? I'm tired of jumping around. This is gonna make getting in and out somewhat easier. Is this? No, this is meant to be a straight. These are angles. These are... Okay, these were straight conveyors. And that's meant to go out. And let's get more elbow pipes in. I think that's the right way. We'll see. Yep, that is the right way. Let's straighten this. Oh, no. I should always finish with this type of pipe. And I don't need to smooth everything out. I did have this type of pipe, so that's good. Let's take the rake and get the walls so I can squeeze through. Okay, and what now? Converse. Yeah, let's put converse down. Now, in my mind, I had plenty of conveyors. But it might have been just in my mind. Okay, I need to dig more. I don't like the way this slope is going. I think I dug way too close. I should have centered this to the... Yeah, I should have centered this to the... can I? Oh yeah, I can do a jump. To the build, there was plenty of space, but well, I don't know what I was thinking. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do a U-turn here, or not a U-turn, a 90-degree turn here, and move over at least 4 or 5 squares. So I'll go down just last one more. And now elbow pipe. And go that way. So that should be exactly one more. One more of this. And now I want a left turn. Nope. Those are the right turns. And let's start digging to the right. It might be a good place here to do a bit of water pressure management. We've dug down a bit. It's not like we haven't made any progress. And this is definitely tier 2. Tier 2 dirt. I do wonder, can I bring my tool rack and place it down here? Perfect. Now I don't have to come back every time I want to get a pipe or to get a tool. At least for the tools, if not for anything else. And speaking of, let's... that's... I think I went down too much. Well, we'll go put the pipes first. Yeah, I definitely went down too fast. But that's good. That means I'll have some clearance. So this is level digging. I just want to go one more and then I'll do the right turn. I can put this here as a stop. Yes. Okay, that's 5. 5 straight conveyors. Why was that flipped? If the original one wasn't. Now I'm gonna be skeptic about all of them. Five, let's go with an elbow pipe. Let's start digging actually. Let's make this walkable. And we're gonna dig some more. Okay, I don't want to get too down there because I'm gonna fall down. I do not want to reset again. No, that's meant to actually be lower than that. Should be able to get back up. Yes. What? I just got it from over here. How can I not? That works. Oh no. Actually, I can get around this time. I'll probably have to make room for the cart at some point soon. There we go. Yeah, this road is getting way too long to do it piece by piece. Right conveyor. Okay, what's happening here? Make this wider so I can actually squeeze through. Okay, that's correct. Yeah, we're all tier 2 now, tier 2 dirt. Not much left until we hit that lovely tier 3. You know what? Let's do that. We're not actually gonna mine for tier 3. We don't have the equipment. But we will be able to place the miners right on the surface of tier 3. So I need one more pipe. And you know what? I will actually turn this back on to make sure that I don't break the water pipe. Oh, for a second there I thought it was broken. Okay, we can dig some more now. There it is. That is tier 3 soil texture. Which means that we will be able to that's it. That's the sound we are looking for. That is the bottom of the pit. Well, of the tier 2 soil, not of the pit. I just know that the ceiling needs to be substantially higher than this. Let's straighten things. Really? I'm off to a perfect start. ain't I? But at least I'm removing some dirt from over here, which is nice. And this is... I think that this is gonna be the soil that we're gonna have to build on. But I've missed a step. So we're gonna get digging a bit more. That works, I guess. I should really get my hammer too. Oh, come on. Can I not do this jump? No, because I get... Nope. As annoying as it is, I'll just go unstuck. Let's get one of these on my way in. And get the pickaxe. I'll just do... Nope. That is definitely not what I wanted to say. I just wanted to say I'll just do one more round of getting unstuck. And I can go one level lower. Did I go too low here? I'll be able to cover this, but sometimes there's a snap point. No, I did go one level too low there. Anyway, Can I get up? Most likely I cannot. I'll leave the tools here, I'll need them anyway. What next? Next, more pipes. I'll definitely need to boost pressure some. What? Why? There we go. That was one level too low, I think. And the next one is actually gonna be on the floor, on the correct floor. I'll probably be able to start the game with... Wait, what? Yeah, over here. That's good. I'm thinking of going this way. So how is this gonna look like? There's definitely gonna be a water pressure regulator here, so I need to get this whole area dug. About 3 wide. And you know what? I think I'm gonna dig this a bit wider. Just so that I can bring down the parts. How's this for a level? I think it's good. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we do a bit of mining for power shards. Do I really want to mine for power shards? That's one of the things I never got in the game, like... These mining deposits are very difficult to actually get there. Not all that useful. Unless you somehow struck gold, pun intended, with the cortinum or core stone. Those I can see being useful. But anyway, I should be able to get that pipe cart down here now. Let's go with the pipe cart first. There we go. And now I realize I've run out of pipes. That would be really cool. So if I park this correctly, can I make enough room for the carts? Maybe 3. Let's get the tools out of the way. That's good. So I'll just carry down the big pieces. I just need 2 more. I'm not gonna get down the whole cart for that. And I might actually run out of pieces. I really hope I have 2 more, not just 1. And I do have 2 more. Or maybe even a few more than 2. Okay. So this one is gonna be over here. So what I'm thinking is the pressure tank is over here. The miners are gonna be on this line, so this is actually gonna go up. These miners are fed through a port on the top. I kind of do want the belt to be able to continue in case I want to extend it. I'll probably never extend it, but I'd like to have the option. Okay, so let's get... Let's get a straight conveyors. Yeah, let's get the straight conveyors down here. I'll use a side load. But yeah, this is gonna be where my miners are gonna output. And I might as well just go and print a few, or smelt, I should say, a few miners. Now I have to remember that these ones will actually require 2 slots, 2 squares per miner. So let's dig a bit deeper. I will connect through the top, as I have already mentioned. I find it interesting that they decided to make the miners connect in different ways. Okay, I'm probably digging too much down. Let's flatten while I still can. Is this flat? Yes, it is. Too wide is all I need. There's generally some edge you can use to flatten. Well, not in this case, unfortunately. Okay, that is obviously not gonna work. Clear this one up. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I was starting to go down. Filling that hole back up is not gonna be a problem, so... Oh, there we go. We even managed to do it with straight with a rake. How many squares is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is all the squares I need for now. Let's get not D. Really hope I'm not out of straight pieces again. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's 6 pieces. That's actually very good. Okay, interesting. That was the last one. We'll have to come back to get more eventually. What? The speed is actually surprisingly good. I was just thinking that these belts are still moving at a decent rate. So I'll let the belt... be able to continue. I think it's gonna be something along the lines of this. With a T-shape. What do I want? I want a straight piece. Still have some. Well, let's go ahead and get a couple of mining drills. Now I want to get one cart with me. I have money. I'll definitely have enough iron ore. So, but okay, I need to head back to the initial base. If I remember the price correctly, it's 1k and 150 in Cortinom, or however that's pronounced. You know what? Is this tall enough? Unfortunately, I don't think it is. I'll just do one refill the old-fashioned way. That's annoying. I need to let it down to fill. It doesn't work while it's in my hand. Anyway, 2 drops should be enough. Okay, this one, how much do I have? 630, so I have enough for... I have enough for 3. Let's get all my iron. That should be a substantial amount. Just iron alone is 300k. And the reason why I'm doing this is so I don't have to run down for every single pour. I'll just put the correct ingots. I do not remember how much the pressure tanker costs, so okay, I have the money, I have a cart. I really hope I have everything. We'll see. Yeah. I'll explain better when I get there why I spent time to cut the ingots. So what I want to print out is 3 miners, and I'm actually gonna go for all 4, or I'm gonna try to go for all 4 pressure pumps, or I have no idea how they're called. I think they're called pressure pumps. So those 3 is all I'm gonna get now. Hour and 40 minutes left, so we're 60% through the 10-hour self-imposed timer. Okay, so first thing I want to get is the crusher. Actually, that's 50. I definitely have enough. Let's start with this one. Let's leave all the molds down and get... Can I leave the cart here? Without it going ballistics? And this is why I spent time to cut the ingots. I will just drop everything else in there. I could print more. But that would mean I wouldn't have enough for everything else I need, which is what's this harvester that can actually sit properly. We just need the 1 harvester, and that might not be enough. Oh, we'll print however many we can get. I might have enough for 3, I think. Yeah, this is already starting to look smaller. And no. Get my resources back. I have to remember that that iron ingot is actually a huge one. I got everything, and let's head back. Oh, perfect timing. For once. that water break was too long, so now I have to wait 2 times to go through the elevator. It's fine. And the fastest way, I think, is through here. And I think it's gonna be faster just to leave the harvester at the top, and I'll go down with a cart. Okay, so harvester stays here. Let's put a bit more pressure. Really? Oh, it will have to do for now. Supplies will stay in the cart. What else did I have here? Oh no, I had 2 of them. For some reason I thought I got only 1, but no, there's 2 of them. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else in the cart, so oh, somehow I managed to get them down. Okay, so yeah, you see, the water pipe is actually over here. This is overhead. Okay, let's put the drills down first. Elbows. Finally using some of these T-pipes. But, well, not too many. Oh, come on, really? For now, this will have to do. Turn everything on and this part is done. This cart is empty and we'll need it for building the base. Let's get this cart out as well. We'll have to go buy more pipes. This actually took a lot of pipes. I'm realizing now I should have probably gotten the I should have probably gotten the core stone, the power shards as well. Oh well. I'm out of elbow pipes. That's not great either. You know what? Let's build... Sure, let's build the filtration system. Now, the filtration system can... Well, I have the filters on. That's the important part. Filtration can stay. That's the other thing I needed to get back in here. I don't know how many of these I have, but I don't think I have enough. So we're gonna go shopping. No, I'm not gonna touch that cart. I have one empty cart here. Okay, so this is pipes. I'll need a cart for more. You know what? I want to see how many of these I have. I might actually have enough. Maybe just 5 more of those. These are just turns. I will need to make a turn somewhere over there. Do I have any other cards lying around? No, I don't. Oh, there's that one, but I don't want to make a mess. So, okay, let's go with this. So, first shop is actually gonna be back to Icehelm. And we're gonna buy some building supplies. Most importantly, some wooden foundations and some stairs. Because I cannot be bothered to level anymore. And you guys are probably tired of watching me level things off. Can do this from here. Let's try to... I have no idea how many I'm gonna get, but apparently no matter how many I get, it doesn't seem to be enough. I'll try to get a few more this time. I don't want too many, but I want to be able to access them Um, might be easier said than done. Okay. Nope. Yes, please make sure I do not get out. Foundations are very cheap. There we go. So that is one thing done. What do I need next? I'm out of pipes and I need a few more conveyors. I'm meant to go this way. Oh, I actually managed to get down once without rolling my tractor all over the place. Okay, so let's see which cart is this one. This is the pipes cart, and this should be on. Nope, not that one. This one should be an empty cart. Okay, empty cart.
Thanks for your business.
Actually, let's get two centralizers. And now the interesting bit. I have no idea how many of these ones I'm gonna need.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Okay, that
You
fell.
won't find better prices than these.
Oh, come on. For sorters. Yeah, if I go too much, it goes the other way.
Looking for some.
For sorters, I don't need that many.
Come have a gander.
Okay.
Looking for some.
There we go. I'll do one more round of shopping. What? How is that 0? Much better.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
I don't think these are gonna be enough. But at the same time, I have no clue how many there are there, so... And I haven't used that many, so let's maybe assume that they're gonna be enough. I have to go down a few more, up a few more floors, so... Or do I have to go back a few more, up a few more floors? Maybe I don't. But I think we're getting a bit late for today. It is getting to be a bit late, so yeah, I'll do this. I'll go get a couple of power shards from the main base. And we'll continue with this build in the next stream. We have 3 hours left, so that's still quite a bit. We can still get a lot done. But yeah, I'll need those power shards. I will need... I might actually forge a sword, get a bit more money. I'm gonna get the final tier smelters. $230, so this is gonna be over 300k worth of sword. Power shard, let's just cut 2 chunks of 100. What? Oh, maybe I put it too fast. The weight, how much? 2,400. That's definitely more than enough. Where are... Oh, my coins are in a cart. I forgot to take them out. Well, I'll have backup coins now. There's the sword.
I ain't doing any refunds here.
Well, I did say over 300. Not by how much. So we'll come back to the electronics shop in the next stream. But for now, for this stream, I'm gonna do one final thing. So that's building supplies. I'll have to figure out exactly what I'm building and where. Pipes go all the way here. Let's merge the coin stacks. get this powered up, and well, I just want to turn this on for a while. Okay, what's happening? Okay, that's correct now. So if I leave this one over here to 78, that's very good water pressure. Yes, final thing. Oh, we are seeing dirt coming through. Quite fast, I might add. So the system works. Let's shut it down. We already got a bit of dirt here piling up, and we can see it is tier 2 dirt. It's not gray, it's sorry, it's not brown, it's gray. Well, I should actually clear this thing up, not try to merge it. But yeah, next episode we will, or next stream I should say, I'll look at finalizing this, and I don't know, we definitely could have used nukes to get down here faster, or even machines, but this kind of feels like a mine. I don't know. I am quite happy with how this turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments below if you have any suggestions, ideas. But yeah, we're gonna continue in the next stream. I'll probably do 2 more streams, another 2-hour stream and maybe a shorter one, maybe one where I go a bit over time to wrap things up and do a final tour. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope to see you here soon. Have a good one.